Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a review and wear test on the new Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Foundation. I am so excited to try this. I've seen nothing but great reviews on Sephora, and I haven't really seen anybody talk about it like on YouTube or anything. I think I've seen a couple of people, but based on all the Sephora reviews, I really wanted to try it. And since your girl's been super dry and bringing out a little more than usual lately, I thought right now would be the perfect time to test it out. So let's get into this wear test. So I got this on Sephora's website since it wasn't in the Sephora by my house, so I just went ahead and actually got here really fast. I think I ordered this like yesterday. Yummy Skin Serum Foundation is described as a skin-loving skincare hybrid foundation with medium to buildable coverage, balanced hydration and moisture. It comes in 27 shades. I got the shade 5G, and this is what the foundation looks like. And what really caught my eye, what I think is cool, is when you do run out, this little pod in the middle is refillable. So great for the environment, more sustainable. That's a big win there. Usually I'm a little bit more wary because I have oily skin. Even though I don't mind a hydrating foundation, I like the dew it gives and it looks glowy and a little bit more natural, but I've been so dry lately. Like I had like little patches. The best way to apply this, for light coverage, squeeze a pea-sized amount and apply in even layers using fingers, brush, or sponge. For medium coverage, squeeze 2 pea-sized amounts and apply in even layers using a brush or sponge. I'm probably gonna use a brush and my Tati Wonderful just because my current sponge is disgusting. So let's see how this is. Oh, this is plastic. It's like squishy, which I was not expecting. I totally thought it was glass. Okay, so oh, that is interesting. You like unscrew it and then it's like this little like paint squeezy. Oh, and so when you get your refill, it'll just be this middle thing, and then that's what you do. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 pea-sized amount. I'll start off with 1, I guess that's a pea. And it's a little liquidy, runny like I was expecting since it is a serum foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it onto this side first. To prime, I did go ahead and use the One Side Secure the Blur Primer. Take my Morphe brush, and this is an E63. I'm hoping this looks really hydrating on the skin. Again, I am so dry. It smells like a spa. Oh no. I don't like how this is applying at all with a brush. Holy guacamole. No, maybe it's just my skin. Maybe my skin just can't overcome the dryness right now, but like, look at this. Do you see my forehead? That's insanity. My nose, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. The color looks a lot lighter on camera. In person, it doesn't look that bad. Oh my gosh, the crush. See, and my forehead was gonna be my problem area because I've been so flaky in my forehead for whatever reason. Like foundation won't even stick here, and I don't know why. Like I can't remember the last time I was this dry. I've used so much moisturizer. I've used the Crave Beauty Great Barrier Relief just because I am so dry and I'm like, someone help me, but oh my gosh. My forehead looks awful. Like, awful. Really so upsetting. I wonder if I had like a sponge. Should I just use my dirty sponge? I'm gonna try the dirty sponge. No, I'm not. This is gross. I'm not gonna try the dirty sponge. I thought for a second, she's gross. I'm so upset about my forehead. And it's happened with not just this, but like a lot of the foundation I wore yesterday. I wore the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. Girl is just drier than a desert. And it kind of blends weird. I don't know if you can see, but again, it could just be because I'm not using a sponge, but it's just pretty patchy. I don't know. I just thought because it was a serum that it would lay better. Maybe later this week, I'm gonna try it with like, I'm gonna try it with a sponge or maybe just my fingers. Actually, let's try my fingers right now. Blends better. Definitely feels like a serum. I mean, I'm getting more coverage with my fingers, no doubt. This seems like really movable. I mean, I'm not mad at the coverage. Definitely a medium, but I'm just mad at the application. I'm so dry. Oh, my nose looks terrible. Oh my, I don't even think this can be repaired. To like do some serious exfoliation tonight because this is ridiculous. Hesitant to blame the foundation because I think maybe I'm the problem. I could be the problem. I could be a dry ass mess, and that's why this looks awful. It has to be me because at this point it's been 2 separate foundations, so it can't be. Oh, it looks so bad. Like, oh my, Patch City girl. Age 5 clinger. That's great. I just like want to like scrub off my forehead. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go to finish my makeup and then we'll be right back and we'll see if we can save this because right now it looks, I see the radiance. Like I see it. She's radiant. She's not flat matte. Okay, so I'm back and I've completed all my makeup. I tried to do some more cream. The only cream that's given it to me is the highlighter, and that continues to be my fave, the Merit Beauty highlighter stick in Kava, the highlighting balm. Like that's the only dewy thing about me right now. I still look very dry, very patchy. When I started blending out my concealer with the Blendiful, it started taking the serum, the foundation off. I drenched my skin right now in the Peach and Lily Glass Pale Vis to see if it'll take some of that patchiness, stage 5 clinginess away. As you can see, it did not at all. And just for good measure, it's okay. Do all the things. Give me glass skin. When I was blending with the Blendiful, it took off pretty much all the coverage on this little friend, so that's fun. Here too, I feel like it's more me being dry than the foundation why this whole situation is happening. That's what I'm gonna choose to believe just because this foundation did it to me yesterday. I'm gonna try tomorrow to use like one of my really tried and true foundations, either my L'Oreal Fresh Wear or like my Tower 28 Sunny Days tinted sunscreen, or the NARS foundation, ones that I know I like and make my skin blurred to the gods, like 6 o'clock. I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere, but we're just gonna be on Skin Wash 2022. So this is my second day wearing the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Foundation. Yesterday I wore my NARS Light Reflecting Foundation and put it on, and my skin looked pretty good. I was like, oh, maybe we're healing, we're getting that moisture back, it's good. And then as a base, I also wore the Fenty Hydrating Primer. So I wore this today to hopefully add some more of the hydration for the Yummy Skin Foundation and hopefully just give us a better base of moisture to work with. But I'm not gonna say she's a stage 5 clinger, stage 3 at a minimum, maybe 2.5. But look at my forehead. Like, are you joking? Like, I feel like I'm a little bit crusty, a bit of a crusty gal. And then here, crust, and yeah, I just feel like I look so dry. I just wanted to show in a different light because I realized in the sun you can't really see the forehead dryness that well, but like, there it is. Like in the sun, I looked pretty good. I look kind of nice, but like, girl, the dryness in the hairline and right here, it's not the move. Just applied it with a clean beauty sponge. This is a Juno & Co sponge. Just wanted to see if it'll give a bit more coverage. And this is how it looks. So I like it a lot better with the sponge. It was definitely a lot less streaky. So I look a little dry. Like, look at that forehead. Dry up in this area. For sure. But other than that, it's not bad. I don't know if I like it. Maybe the vibe, we'll see. But I have finished all of my makeup so far, and I do like it today a lot better after initial application. Skin isn't feeling yummy. It's not a foundation where I'm like feeling myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, she's okay. She's decent. She's a little cute, but she's not a radiant serving gal. My forehead is still a little dry, but much better today. This is good. It's also a lot less crumbly here, and also a lot less crumbly. Still a little bit over here, a little crumbly. It isn't even with any extra concealer. Well, like under my eyes and stuff, but not like on my marks or anything. And I do feel the blur. I like it a lot better today. My skin looks more yummy. So I think it's because my skin is less dry, and I also did, in fact, exfoliate my little forehead, so it's a lot less stage 5 clinger. I like it the best today. Definitely apply with a beauty sponge, and yeah, now I think I look real good. Now I think I feel cute again. Definitely leaning towards it's more my skin than the foundation itself. I still don't think as of now it's my fave. All right guys, it's time to wrap up my review on the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Foundation. So I have a lot of thoughts about this foundation. Wearing it today, and I think it looks really good. Things I like how a little really does go a long way with this foundation. Like, when they say a pea size, they mean a pea. You do not have to use any more than that. It's actually insanity, and it covers at least half my face, if not a little bit more, and then maybe I do a little bit more, so that's really good. I like how it is refillable. I feel like it lasted a long time, like throughout the day, so I think it does look nice. However, I'm just still so torn about this foundation, if I'm being completely honest, because of how it looks on dry skin and like dry patches. Like, if you can see my nose, that looks really dry. When I first put it on, you guys saw how crusty my forehead looked and just like other areas of my face. Like I felt like my chin looked really crusty, especially when my acne was dry. It didn't look cute. I just did not expect that from a foundation that's supposed to be a little bit more hydrating and have that more radiant finish. I keep comparing everything to the new NARS foundation, but again, the new NARS foundation doesn't do this to me really. Like it really gives me that glow. Really looks like my skin looks hydrated, and for being like a kind of like described it like a serum, like a skincare hybrid foundation, I really thought that I wouldn't emphasize my dry patches this much. Maybe I'm crazy for thinking that. Hyaluronic acid, the squalane, like I really just thought it would look more hydrating than it is. Like when I was going into this foundation, I definitely thought it was gonna be one that was gonna be perfect for dry skin. I would not recommend this for dry skin at all, like at all. Like if you have dry skin and you got flaky skin, run away. Do not use this. It's gonna emphasize it. However, if you have oily skin, I think you're actually really going to like this foundation because I feel like the finish is still really pretty. So I would say it is like a radiant finish. It's not matte, but it's not too radiant and glowy where you're gonna look like a little grease ball, but it makes you just look really nice. You look blurred. It looks like a good time. And if you don't have dry patches and flakes, then you're good to go. Besides the dryness, it looks really nice. I was initially going to return this 100% to Sephora just based on how it made my skin look with all the dry crustiness, but now that my skin is becoming a little bit more normal, this is very similar to what I said about the Makeup Forever foundation. I might like this in summer when I am more oily and much less dry. I'm stuck. One part of me is like, maybe this would be my new favorite summer foundation, and that's great, but then the other part of me is, why do I have to wait for a specific time of year to use something? I wasn't as blown away as I thought I was gonna be. I'm a little bit disappointed. So overall, based on me not knowing how to feel about it, I think you could skip on it. Try to at least have the same rule with makeup that I do with clothes. Kind of depends on the product, but for the most part, I always say if I have to think about it, then I shouldn't buy it. You're gonna spend your... Oh my God, what is wrong with me? Anyway, if you're gonna spend your hard-earned money on something, it should be something that you love, that you're gonna get a lot of use out of, at least in my opinion, and wanna wear all the time, because you know, foundations can be expensive, and like the Makeup Forever one was expensive, and then this one was, okay, this isn't too bad. This is like $34. Makeup Forever was $43. So in comparison, the price for this isn't this bad. I'm not gonna suggest you guys get something that I don't absolutely love and I'm not 100% gung-ho about, and since I'm in the middle about it, I feel like there's other things you can get. I didn't absolutely hate it. I did at first. I was not a fan. I was like, she's going back, but she's starting to win my heart a little bit. Have you guys tried this foundation? Are you interested in it? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, if you have tried it, I would love to know your experience with it. If you thought it was worth the hype, or if you hated it, or thought it was just okay. Kind of sad. I feel like this and the Makeup Forever one, I feel like we've had two duds in this past month. Not complete duds, but you know, not winners. We haven't had winners in, you know, these past couple of weeks. I guess the NARS. If you guys have any other suggestions on content you would like to see from me, I think I'm gonna start vlogging more and doing just like fun videos like that, and also just like favorites videos, like other things, because I feel like, you know, I feel like it's boring just seeing reviews all the time. Maybe not. Let me know down below if you guys are interested in seeing more of my foundation reviews and seeing some of my favorite foundations ever, things I love and things I suggest you spend your money on more than this at the moment. You can go ahead and click over here, and if you are interested in some more skincare content, some skincare reviews, you can click here, and I will see you in just depending on what video you choose.